Hey, all you whores, it's she, her, me, Miss Miriam T. Happy Halloweeny! I'm so sorry that I can't be there today to round out our season 3 finale and our Halloweeny episode. But guess what? You've got fan favorite co-host Miss Jenny will be there today filling in my spot, and I can't wait to be there for more fun-filled action on season 4. Today's episode is all about Halloween. We're talking about childhood Halloween favorites, ghost stories, and more, so stay tuned. And hey, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's @MiriamT, or go to my website, sheherme.com. So strap in. We got another fun-filled episode coming your way, kittens. Meow.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. We are San Diego's LGBTQ pop culture podcast. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with my other host, co-host. Say hi, Bash.
Tony, darling, it's so good to see you.
Stupid ass. Yes, and Eric is here too. Say hi, Eric.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Worldwide from the 305. I just wanted to say what's up before I get on my flight and bring on your next guest. Peace out.
And you guys, you heard from Miriam T at the beginning of the show. She is not here this week, but I am so excited. She is back. It has been so long since she's been on the show, and we love it when she's on. Jenny is here filling in this week. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
And you were dressed up as...
I mean,
Elvira.
do I have to
I
say
know,
it?
Elvira. Look at your big old boobies. They're just like right there.
They're right here. They're right
And producer Rob is here. And Robbie and I, for the podcast listeners, are dressed up as Trixie and Katya.
Hey,
Yes.
everybody. I'm here too.
Oh, and we based it, and for the podcast or the YouTube people who are watching, we based it off of these two pictures, our look, because we picked specific Trixie and Katya.
So here's
Pictures.
Trixie.
Well, how is she in the picture? Like that.
You did a good job. You look really good. And then here's me.
Pose, Rob. I am going to tell you guys right off the bat, this Trixie makeup is no joke. It's hard. It is
It's a
How
hard.
much time?
Huh?
How much time was it?
It took me today about almost 2 hours exact, a little over, to put
Oh
the
my
makeup on. I got Rob done in about an hour and a half.
And I woke up like this.
Yeah, yes, it did. But you guys, it's our Halloween episode. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Eric.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, that is too funny. So for our podcast listeners, Eric is dressed up as J-Lo, but Grammy J-Lo in the Versace dress where everything
that
was
dress.
available. Oh my God,
Hi.
that is
Hi.
too good. I
Hey,
love
J-Lo.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Thanks
Hi
for
everyone.
joining us.
Wow. Eric, where did you get that?
So this is actually purchased from Shein. I paid a whole $18 for it. Very expensive.
Wow.
Can I
Very
tell you?
expensive.
I got my jacket off of Shein.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
for the podcast listeners, Bashy is dressed up as a male version of Cruella de Vil, coat and everything.
Looking
So
fabulous.
how did you why did you pick Cruella this costume, Bashy, for Halloween this year?
Cruella is my favorite Disney villain, and I'll tell you why. Because we share a lot of the same traits.
That is
she
true.
smokes a lot of weed.
Oh, does she?
She drives like a psychopath.
Like
Yes.
you.
She's got good style, but she has eruptions of sheer and utterly terrifying anger.
Yeah.
And she likes to smoke a big stick.
Just like
Dun-dun,
you. Ba-dum-bum. Wait, I think I have a sound effect for that. Do I? No, probably not.
Stick smoking sound effect.
Huh?
The big stick smoking
Yes.
soundtrack.
So Rob and I decided Katya and Trixie because one, I love them. I think they're so funny. And then we picked the specific looks, and we're like, We were gonna do something. Well, the original idea for our costumes this year was Mommy Dearest, where she has the white face in the wire hanger, and he was gonna be Christina as a little girl. And then we were like, no, let's do something like crazy that probably nobody would expect. So Trixie and Katya.
Love
This
it.
is like Katya and Trixie is what they're gonna look like.
I hope they're
bad.
still trying to do it then.
Yeah, me too. Shit. So since we're talking Halloween, last night, you guys, I checked out the Bette Midler Hocus Pocus, the reunion of the Sanderson sisters. It's called Finding the Sandersons, and it's so Bette Midler does every year. She's very well known for doing a big Halloween party for the New York Restoration Project, where they raise money for gardens and to bring greenery back to New York. And this ball that she does every year is so well known. Celebrities, everything, it's huge. So this year, because we're in a pandemic, she did a virtual version of it where you buy a ticket for $10 and it goes towards the organization. And it was all Hocus Pocus, and the whole thing was like a documentary style, hosted by Elvira, who looks amazing still. Cassandra Roberts.
So great.
She looks like she has not aged. Like, she looked phenomenal. And then it was her, and then George Lopez. What? Oh, and then they had like star-studded, like Glenn Close was in it, Meryl Streep was in it, George
Wow.
Lopez was in it. What's the uncle? What's his name from Full House? Stamos played the devil.
John Stamos.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in it. It was just like so many celebrities, and they all had little cameos. But it was like a documentary style of Elvira trying to find the Sanderson sisters and bring
I
them
had
back.
to watch that.
Yeah, it was really cute, but like everything in the pandemic, a Zoom version, it's like a little rough because they're all doing it themselves, like at home filming. And then at the halfway point, then the Sanderson sisters come out all together. They still look so good. Like, it was like so nostalgic to see them back together now. And then they did I Put a Spell on You to close the show.
Oh,
And
that's
sang it, yeah. It was really cool.
Is it
I
one of
know.
those things we can watch again, or
I
was
don't
it?
know if it was a one-time thing or if they're gonna like release it, or if somebody recorded it on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they've been
can see it.
talking about that spinoff for so long.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But
Did I ever tell you I knew Kathy or wait,
Najimi?
what's her name?
Kathy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jimmy, yeah.
Catherine New Jamie.
Yeah. She was
Jamie.
my next door neighbors were like her nieces.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard she was really. I saw her once at SCSU Outdoor Theater for a concert. She was sitting right in front of me. 'Cause
She is
she's
pretty
from
cool.
San
She's
Diego, right?
incredibly, ironically, incredibly outspoken about animal rights as I'm dressed as Corella de Vil.
Wow, badge.
But
Wow.
She did this thing one time where she like had all of these billboards in San Diego airports about like the mistreatment of the whales.
Really? The
Mhm.
whales?
The shamus, the
Or
killer
sea
whales, the
whales.
orcas.
Yeah.
What are those?
Mm.
Yeah, those.
Oh,
The
the shaman.
orcas. The
Yeah.
shaboos. Don't talk about
Mm.
Miriam. She's not here.
So glad I didn't drink.
Because it
Wow.
would have been a spit take. So, Jenny, we have not seen you since beginning of quarantine. What has been going on with you? What is happening with the Playhouse?
Gotta tell you, it's been rough.
Yeah.
We're definitely surviving by donations at this point, for real. And so if you'd like to donate and keep people alive, obplayhouse.com. We've been trying all kinds of things. We've done a few virtual cabarets.
Mhm.
We're working right now on a streaming version of the musical Disenchanted. Which,
Oh, the is that the princess one, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the housewives, the Disney princesses as
They're
housewives.
they're kind of, they've grown up. They're a little pissed, and they've got something to say. It's really funny. The lyrics are super clever.
Yeah.
It's a really funny show, and we wound up doing 4 casts. We've got
Oh.
our cougar cast, which I'm in. Thanks very much. And then we have 2 teen casts, and then we have our millennial cast. And so we did that obviously so that more people who are not around, like
Yeah.
grandma over in Kansas, can watch it, and there'll be more casts to be able to do that. But right now, what we're doing is we're screening the Rocky Horror Picture Show on Saturday nights. at 9:00.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, and it's all movie theater safety protocol. We've got all those things in place, and we actually added a little something extra, which is we have go-go dancers that
Are they
are
half
behind
naked, please?
plastic. They're sort of like shadow go-go
I'm
dancers.
in.
Eric said, sign me up. Let's go.
I'm
I know
sorry,
where we're going
I'm
after
sorry,
the
Jenny.
show.
I'm not going to be able to make it. I don't want to see any of my exes.
But yeah, so go to obplayhouse.com. You guys come and help us keep the theater open. The Rocky Horror Picture Show experience that we're doing right now is not just exactly like the movie. It's a little bit different, but still very safe. And that's what we're doing.
That's good. I'm glad that you're still pumping out stuff, trying to get the Playhouse going and keep it going. Because before Corona, we always were talking about, and we've seen tons of shows there, and it's such a good theater, and it's such a good venue, and everything I've seen there has been so much fun, as like Lito and Eric, or Bashi and Eric, could attest to. Like the last thing I think was Heather's was the last show we got to see before.
So good.
Last year.
Yeah, Halloween last year.
Yeah.
Directed by the incomparable Manny Bejarano.
Who? That turtle hag.
I don't know her.
I don't know her.
I don't know her.
I don't know her. So what are you guys going to do today for quarantine for Halloween? Does anybody have big plans?
I do. I am going to a Stranger Things haunted house drive-through. So yeah, in LA, you drive through the scenes, and it's a haunted house drive-through. I don't really know. I didn't buy the tickets, but
okay.
I've never really seen a lot of Stranger Things. I've seen like one season of it, so I'm sure I'm gonna have no idea what's going on. But hey, I'm getting out of the house, and that's like
exactly. And you're not very
that's amazing.
Up on the pop culture-y, spooky, kooky, horror, sci-fi stuff. That's not your thing, so I'm surprised you're going.
I know. Well, Lorenzo wanted to go, so and he loves all that stuff. He loves scary movies. He loves stuff. I'm like, I know. I don't like it. It's not my thing.
I know. What about you, Bash? What do you got going on for Halloween?
Oh, I'm going to a speakeasy situation this evening, but it's going to be very small, and
whose house?
I'm in a bubble. I'm in the bubble. Let's just say that. So,
okay.
But it's at an undisclosed location. I will not be revealing it, and I'm gonna dress like this.
A public thing or a friend thing? Like
it's a friend thing.
Oh, so somebody. That's kind of a cool idea. Speakeasy style.
Correct.
That is a good idea. Whoever thought of that, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jenny? What do you got for Halloween?
We've got showings of the Rocky Horror Picture Show tonight, and one at 6 o'clock and one at 9 o'clock. We're encouraging costumes, and there are some tickets still available. So what we're doing, you guys, just real quick, we've got 30 seats in the house. Those are the VIP places. And then we have 25 seats in our lobby. We made these private booths that have their own big screens. And each of them decorated like a show that we've done in the past. And then we took over our back few parking spaces, and now we have an outdoor venue, and there's big screens back there too. So it's super safe. We're taking temperatures, we're masking, all the protocols are in place. So that's tonight, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So you can have your own little booth that's kind of themed after one of your. Yeah, that is so cute.
It's super cute. We've got an Into the Woods booth. We have a Sweeney Todd booth. It's fun.
Wow.
So you can sit in there. It's totally safe, and it was a way that we could create more seats since we can only put X amount in the actual house.
Yeah. That is a clever idea. I really, really like that.
My husband is really smart. I have to give it up to him. He came up with that and started putting it in place right away.
Dang.
Fuck.
Jeez, that is a great idea. I know tonight I'm just going to get stoned, take this face off, and watch scary movies. That's what my Halloween's going to be. And enjoy the fact that We are taking a break from the podcast. We're ending season 3. This is our season finale, and we will be back for season 4. December 5th will be when we come back. So we're going to take a month off, a well-deserved month off. I think we all need a little break.
But it's not going to feel like that for the listeners, right?
No,
Okay.
actually, this time it will. We're going to give the listeners a little break. Yeah, they're going to get
they need a break.
A break
they
from
need a break.
our voices. And then we will be back for season 4, December 5th, with the same cast. Everybody will be here. Hopefully, Miss Megs will make an appearance in season 4. I know. But we'll see about that. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy some time off from podcasting. Because it's a lot of work, as you guys know. Yeah. So since we are talking Halloween, one thing we haven't discussed on our Halloween shows is Halloween as when we were kids. Like, what were some of your traditions, favorite candies, favorite costume as a kid that you got to dress up? Like, I'm curious to know Bashi as a little meatball running through the neighborhood for Halloween, what he was doing. How was Halloween for you as a kid, as a little child?
I mean, who doesn't like Halloween? I was still an antisocial child though, so I didn't really want to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to know first?
I want to know, first of all, because you just brought something. How do you feel about people that just shit all over Halloween and that not just hate it, but they hate the fact that you're dressing up as an adult and they have an opinion and they put you down for it? How do you feel about these people?
I think it's completely immature. I feel that it shows a lack of creativity and a lack of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have kids, I don't want you around them.
True.
I don't understand it. Like, what? Who doesn't love Halloween? It's fucking.
I know.
Are you that much of a tight ass all the time? You can't dress up for one night and act like an idiot.
It's one night out of the year.
I don't like that.
I don't
like
either.
That at
it
all.
really bothers me when people say that shit. What was your favorite costume as a child? Like, what was one of the favorite costumes you dressed up as a kid?
So my dad worked at a grocery store.
Yeah.
And he rigged up like when you were at the front of a grocery store, like back in the day, before we had all this technology and refrigerators at the front.
Yeah.
They would have like a big bucket with ice full of ice with Cokes or whatever drink the retailer was trying to hawk. Yeah. So I had this Pepsi R2D2 one. And it was this big fiberglass, cone with a see-through shell that would form like the top of our 2D2 that people would put their hands in and grab a Coke or whatever, or Pepsi.
Yeah.
So my dad fashioned this into an actual costume, and I had seat belts as straps.
What a good dad!
Wow.
I was in 4th grade, so this was 90 pounds strapped together with nylon. And it was digging into my shoulders, and it was the Passion of the Christ. I was just walking around my elementary school with this big fucking thing on it, just crucify me already. It was like that.
I could just, oh my God.
Everything wheels back to pain and suffering in Catholicism.
Right.
We can show our redemption.
Wow.
But I do have to say, that is an awesome dad that he built that for you.
It was fucking awesome. It was so good. But also, I was like, really?
I could see you complaining about it the whole time.
Yeah.
Totally. What was your favorite candy as a kid? What was you looked forward to in your little pouch that you got every year for Halloween?
Okay. I have 2. One is more conventional, and the other one you guys are going to think I'm insane.
We already think you're insane, so go ahead.
So the first one that's more conventional is Kit Kats. I can't fucking get enough of Kit Kats.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what it is about the chocolate, but it doesn't taste cheap. It might be because there's a bunch of wafers and you don't really notice the flavor too much. I don't know. But Kit Kats are my absolute favorite Halloween candy. I sound like Britney Spears right now.
You do? Why? How many Cheetos and cigarettes have you been putting down that gullet of yours?
I think I'm going to wear this bathing suit twice. I'm going to go to my jacuzzi now.
Her Insta's gotten insane.
I
so
good.
I'm
so good.
I'm concerned about her.
I
But
know.
anyway, back on topic.
Okay, go ahead.
My other weird, I love this candy, and I feel like such an old person. I love butterscotch.
Butterscotch?
It's like the
Yeah.
hard butterscotch.
Okay, grandma.
Yeah, it
Okay.
came in the gold wrapper, and it would usually be accompanied by those strawberry things, which I don't like. And
But
I
won't that
love
pull out your
butterscotch.
dentures or ruin your dentures?
Fuck off! Hot kettle.
Oh, how dare you! I bind
Much
you,
younger.
Bashi. I bind you,
But-
Bashi, from doing harm to others and to doing harm to this podcast and for calling me old. I
Shut the
bind
fuck
you,
up.
Bashi.
You'll never. Your powers are weak. I am a force of demons.
Oh, please. Please. Demons were my best friend in kindergarten back in when
Whatever.
the world
Semen
was
demon.
created. It's
Also,
Grotesca.
That is her nickname. Did you guys hear that they're doing a
What?
Craft 2?
I
Yes.
saw. Did you see the
A reboot.
trailer of this?
It's
Yeah.
fully
called-
greenlit. They do have references to the first Craft.
Yeah.
They do.
And I know, Bashi, you were a fan of the first Craft big time. So what do you think of this remake? It's not really a remake. It's called like Legs.
I would say it's a later sequel. I'm concerned.
Okay. Why?
I hope it's good. I'm gonna watch it because I love the Craft so much. But
Yeah.
I feel like that is a perfect movie. It didn't need a sequel.
No.
Mhm.
I
have
don't
to
think
agree
you can
with
top
you.
Nancy as a villain. She's like one of the best
I
villains of all
know.
time.
And the actress Veruca, what was her last name? Oh, and she was in Return to Oz.
that was a
yeah.
fucked up movie.
God, it's a good movie.
Jenny,
but
do you remember that one?
You
didn't
guys,
see
I love Halloween. I love dressing up, but I'm the worst about scary movies.
Oh God, you're one of those like producer Rob can't
Mm-hmm.
handle the scare. I have to agree with you, Bashi. I loved The Craft. Like you said, perfectly made, great cast for one.
It's a
Casting is
perfect-
amazing on that.
Perfect movie.
Yeah,
Perfect.
So I'm just hoping they keep the essence of the first film and not try to do a remake, but kind of a different take on the movie. So it doesn't feel like people who grew up with the film or really love it, that they're taking this away and like, no, we're going to do it better or try to do it different. I hope they
Agreed.
bring a whole new story in, but I saw the trailer for it. The trailer looked good. Like no joke. It looked good.
it does.
But
It
I
does.
don't know. I'm going to have to do, I'm going to
But
wait
I've been
and see.
fooled by trailers before, and you can't get 30 out of 30 seconds what really is.
So true.
yeah.
So true.
True.
Okay, Jenny,
I hope
what
it's
about
good.
you as a kid? I'm really curious. How was Halloween for you as a kid? And like, what was your favorite costume and candy and all of that kind of stuff?
I do love Halloween because I love costumes and stuff. And I have to say, probably my favorite costume was, so we didn't have a lot of money when we were kids, and kind of like now.
Girl, seriously,
Wham,
I just got my
wham.
property tax bill, and I am fucked.
And also we didn't do a lot of like, they didn't have the costume that you go buy at Party City.
Yeah.
So one year, and I decided to be a raisin, and I was
A raisin.
raisin. Well, you know what?
Raisin.
It was the 80s.
Cal- I
California
remember that,
raisins.
yeah.
Yes.
So I had a trash bag and black gloves, and I did my makeup and my hair kind of almost like this. And I had fishnet hose, and I was just this kind of sexy, cute raisin.
The
But
raisin.
I just had, it was literally a fucking trash bag, you guys.
Yeah.
I wish I had the picture to show you because
Oh
it
my God.
worked out kind of cute. And I liked that I just put it together, and lots of people liked it.
I like the thought of your, like, I could see Jenny as a kid going, you know what? I'm going to surprise everybody this year. I'm going as a raisin. Boom.
It's a fucking trash bag.
Exactly.
Did you say you put fishnet hose with the raisin?
Uh-huh.
How old were
So
you
you
and
went
your
to-
parents that you buy fishnet hose?
Yeah.
14, and I was already
Okay.
I was already doing shows, so fishnets and
Gotcha.
you know, that were
That
kind of
wasn't a
Yeah.
big deal. But I think that you've literally covered all of the bases for sexy costumes. I've never heard of anything else at this point.
Yeah.
Sexy raisin tops the cake.
There you go.
Can you do that next year?
I'll
raisin
dress
cake.
up as sexy raisins.
Yeah.
So you want me to just shave my face, go with no makeup, and go like that?
I want you to
Tuesday.
just wake up in the morning and go on the show.
Yeah, that'll be a raisin. Trust me, it'll be a little wrinkled old raisin. What was your favorite candy, Jenny, when you were a kid?
Anything chocolate is my favorite,
Oh,
but
okay.
I
Not
have
butterscotch.
I'm
No,
sorry.
No, kidding.
No,
I
I
like it.
I think I would get the most excited about Snickers being in my bag. Snickers are Reese's, peanut butter cups.
Oh, peanut
Love
butter
and
cups.
almond joy, and all that was a good one because not a lot of kids love it.
Yeah.
That was a good trade for me.
I
Like,
love
I'd be like,
almond joy.
here's your fucking candy corn. Give me your almond joy.
How do we all feel about coconut on this podcast? Because
I
I
love
have gone through an evolution with it.
See,
Love it.
okay. Coconut
Me too.
cake is my go-to. I love a good coconut cake. I love coconut, period. Always have from
I'm
day
gonna
one.
make coconut cake. I make an amazing coconut
Oh,
cake.
it's my favorite. Oh my God. I will do anything for a coconut cake, Rob.
You're
I've
British.
definitely, my palate has changed and matured.
Wow.
Why? Have you not liked coconut, Bashi?
No, I used to fucking hate almond joy and mounds, and now I get excited.
Oh, she's growing up,
I like
everybody.
those
She's
mounds
growing
too.
up. She's liking the butterscotch, the coconut. She's gonna like tapioca next.
I got the gloves on and
I
the
know.
cigarette holder. This is giving me old lady. oh,
Old
God.
lady vibe
No.
for
Grandma,
sure.
Grandma's here today. She showed up.
Grammy Bash, Grammy Bash.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna look good with salt and pepper.
Oh
so.
yeah, you're gonna end up with a full head of hair like me. That's gonna be
Just gray.
yeah. I
not dying of
totally
shit.
I totally think you're gonna go like salt and pepper, and it's gonna look amazing. Totally
Yeah.
amazing.
I look like the hot older gay guy in the Manolo Caro.
Older gay, yes.
So-
Hot, not so sure. Anyways, Eric. I'm kidding.
Say the opposite. I was gonna say hot, but not old.
Old. Jenny was too nice.
You're so
okay,
nice.
Eric, you as a child, what was
Yes.
Halloween like for you?
Okay, so my favorite Halloween costume, this is so gay. They should have known when I was like 7. I was a Care Bear. I was like,
I did that once too, but we didn't celebrate it. We made ours out of paper. Paper. It was.
Oh, I
I was-
forgot you were Jehovah's.
I know.
oh.
Go ahead, Eric.
No, I was like a pastel blue. God, and I like, how did kids not make fun of me? I was like a pastel blue Care Bear. And literally, think about this. I shot a rainbow from my stomach. How fucking gay is that?
That is so gay. And look at you now. Look at you now.
Look at me now. I do the same thing.
Your parents would be so proud. Shoot a rainbow from your tummy.
Rob do like a special act where there's rainbows.
I know. From his tummy. It's just
Eric,
J-Lo
you-
walking down. You're in your J-Lo
Yeah.
costume and a rainbow coming out of your tummy.
If we're to this shit show, you should totally go as a Care Bear on Bear Night.
Can
Oh.
you please? Do you guys
Oh,
remember
absolutely.
Bear Night at the Marrow? God, that was so much fun. So much
So
fun.
sweaty.
Sweaty. What was your go-to candy, Eric?
So I'm with Bash. I do love the Kit Kat bars, but I do
Butterscotch?
also no. ugh.
You and your fucking butterscotch.
No, but I do also love me because I used to love to eat them and get high as shit and run around, which like weirdly probably why I like
Xanax?
Adderall later in life.
No, I'm
No,
kidding.
pixie sticks.
Pixie
Pixie
sticks?
stick.
Oh,
I would
God.
like the
Pixie
giant ones
sticks.
and like down them and then run around the house like a crazy kid. Like
So,
so
now,
good.
but instead of Pixie Sticks, you just do a line of Coke, and then you're running
I
around the
know.
place.
That Pixie Sticks.
What's
is child
changed, Eric? What's
cocaine.
really changed?
Literally, I dress up as a Care Bear and do a line of Coke. It's the same thing.
So what's the difference this year? Dressed up as J-Lo and you're going to do a line of Coke. Same thing. You're bringing back your childhood.
You guys remember those giant cookie sticks that were like
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. What
we
was
used to snort them.
what was the one you had at
We did. As children in middle school, we used to snort Pixie Stick lines.
Oh,
Why?
yeah, I remember doing
It
that
was
one.
like a thing. We grew up in
Yeah.
Valley. I don't know, Jenny. It was a thing.
What was the one you dipped a stick in?
A
Dipsticks.
Dipstick.
Yes.
I remember that.
And that was like
Oh.
childhood meth.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
You're so right. So it explains
love
so
it.
much about you now.
I mean, the
Me
Reagan administration was like fighting all these battles in Colombia
with
when all they had
Dare.
to do was look at the candy companies that were hooking us on this shit.
Yeah.
Oh God! So Halloween for me, I didn't do Halloween as a kid, as you know, because of Jehovah's Witness. I didn't celebrate Halloween. First Halloween was 21, but I remember to make up for Halloween.
Oh God.
Yeah, they would throw a party after Halloween within the meeting, the congregation, and you got to dress up as your favorite Bible character. So,
Oh.
so
Who was your favorite?
guess, who do you think?
Mary.
Yeah, she was a whore, of course. I was like, get me.
Wait,
But-
who?
Mary, because she was a whore. She was.
You
yeah.
dressed up as a Virgin
No,
Mary? and
I
they let
wanted
you?
Mary
to. I
Magdalene?
was not allowed to. So my mom stapled together some fabric from the draper corner where she used to work and made us into looking like what's it called, the like headdresses. And by the time we got to the party, our costumes are falling off, like so bad.
What were you, though?
We were just regular like peasant town folk. That's what my
With
mom decided.
headdresses?
It was like the what is it, like Middle East style, biblical.
Like a burqa?
Yeah, burqa with staples on the side and like a
you
hair
mean
wrap.
like the
Yeah.
like the thing and the
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
Nativity Mary.
Huh?
The Nativity Mary.
Yes, nativity. We were dressed up like nativity,
This is
Hebrewish.
the saddest fucking
Yeah, it
Halloween
was.
story.
Oh, it was tragic. And one year, me and my brother, we were dead set, and this was nowhere near Halloween, but we wanted to dress up as Care Bears, like I was saying earlier. And we made our own costumes out of paper. We colored it in, and we put our little ears on, and we had things here. And my mom took us around the neighborhood and knocked on people's doors so she could show off our costumes. It was sad.
Made out of paper.
And that explains the years of therapy after that. But that was my childhood for Halloween. So I didn't really get into Halloween till I was 21. And as you guys know, me and my brother go all out every year for Halloween. Like it
That's what I
has
was gonna
always
say.
big. Yeah.
Now you guys are like the best at Halloween. Like your costumes
Yeah.
are always the best.
We got to make up for all those years, you know? Plus, it's like doing the makeup today, like Trixie and Katya. For me, with my art background, it's like painting. It's like the time I get to paint, but it's you instead of using paint, you're using makeup. Instead of painting on a canvas, you're painting on a face. So that's how I have approached it, and I think that's why I love when Halloween comes around, because I get to tap back into those past talents of my art background, which I love. So.
Well, and your makeup is both of you. It's a fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It took for freaking ever.
Spot on.
Where is it?
And hey, everybody, for all of you YouTube watchers out there, we're going to pause really quick because I know you're really struggling with the video. So we're going to split this into part 1 and part 2. So we're just going to end part 1. We'll start back up, and then hopefully the video will be a little better. See you in a second.
Yes, we'll be right back.